Okay, we are going to continue making our Winslow Homer inspired seascapes, and let's see what we have so far. So far you have made the water background, which was layer 1. Last class we made layer 2, your sunset, and today what we're going to do is we're going to be making our sailboats. We're going to be using origami, which is a form of folding paper, and here's what your sailboats are going to look like when you are done with them. After we get our sailboats made, we're going to put the whole collage together. Okay, so you're going to start with your piece of origami paper. If you notice, on one side it has color, on the other side it is just plain white. So we're going to start on the side that it's white, and you're going to fold the bottom left corner up to the top right corner. You're going to make sure everything's nice and lined up, and then just go ahead and make a crease. You're going to push hard and make a nice crease, just like that. Then you're going to go ahead and unfold it. Now you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to fold from the left side over to the right side. So go ahead, line your sides up, and again make a nice crease. Okay. When you're done with that, we'll open it back up, and we're going to do one more fold from top down to the bottom. Go ahead and line it up and make your fold, or your crease, I'm sorry. All right, once you have all those folds done, open it back up. You'll notice that there are 4 different squares, and 2 of the squares are broken into 2 triangles each. We're gonna leave those 2 squares alone. We're gonna focus on the 2 squares that don't have a line down the middle of them. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the corner of the first square that doesn't have a line, and we're gonna fold it up towards the center until your paper meets the point in the center where all your lines intersected. And then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna make a crease. Then you're gonna do the exact same thing on the other square that doesn't have a line down the middle, and take the corner and fold it and make it touch your other paper's corner that you just folded over. Go ahead and crease it. When that is done, you can turn it this way so it's horizontal or side to side, and you're gonna take it and fold it in half. So we're just gonna go like this, and you should be able to fold right along that crease that you've already made, and it will have color on both sides. So go ahead and make sure you have color on both sides before you move on. Once that is done, you're gonna take it, and I want you to hold it just like this. So you're pinching it in the middle, and then you're gonna take the one side, it doesn't matter which side, you're gonna push it up, and it should just automatically do this on its own. Push it towards the center, just like this, and you're gonna squeeze it together and go ahead and crease it nice, just like that. That's gonna be for one of your sails. Then you're gonna do the exact same thing to the other side. So pinch it in the middle, push your paper up, just like that. Go ahead and put it down, and you can crease it. All right. Once you've done that, you're gonna choose one of your sails. It does not matter which one, whichever one you want. You can fold it downward, just like that, crease it, and then you're just gonna fold it part of the way up because you want one sail to be taller than the other one, just like that. Once you have it folded like this, you're going to go and tuck it inside there so you can't see the fold mark. Once that is done, the last step is to fold your very bottom point up to this line right here. Just like that. And then flip it over, and you have your sailboat. All right, once you have all 3 of your sailboats folded and ready to go, you are going to put your whole collage together. So you're gonna start with your water paper. And what you're gonna do is you're actually going to be ripping it. When you rip it, you wanna rip it long ways. So hold your paper vertically like this and start at the top, maybe about an inch over, and then just start ripping. And you're gonna rip all the way down to the edge. And then you're gonna continue doing that. And it's okay if you rip a little piece here or there. But you want long pieces for the most part. You're gonna rip until the whole paper is ripped across. And you can make it kind of have waves because you want this to look like waves. And you're done. All right, once you're done, you're gonna lay them out onto your sunset paper. So the one that has a straight edge is the one you're gonna wanna have at the bottom probably. And then the rest of them you can just build up however you want your water to look. You don't want a gap to see the sunset though. That is one thing you do not want. Make sure your straight edges line up with your straight side. It's my little guy, here he is. Put him right here. This one up, see I have a gap here, so I'm gonna try to fill, there we go, that gap in. Now, you do not have to use the entire water page that you tore if you do not want to. It's totally up to you. I think that's the last one I'm gonna put on, but I still have one more strip right here that I'm not gonna use, so I'm gonna set that aside. Once you've got it laid out and you've decided where you want your waves, you're gonna start with the one in the very back and you're gonna glue that one down first. So I'm gonna just move these ones and set them aside, but I'm gonna keep them in the order that they were in, laid out on my paper. Turn it over, we're gonna use glue sticks for this. So you'll go ahead, remember when you're using a glue stick, you don't wanna push it up too much, just a little. And you'll go ahead, you'll put glue on the whole guy right here. And I think it was about right here. Go ahead and smooth it out. If you have little pieces sticking over the edge, that's okay. We can cut that down when we're done. Okay, my next piece is this one right here. And you do want to leave a little bit of it up. That way you can tuck your boats into the waves when you're done. So you don't want to glue every little part down. So maybe like a little bit up here, leave that not glued so you can stick your boats in there and glue your boats in there when you're done. So keep working your way down from the back so your waves can lay on top of each other. This one I'm not going to put glue up here because I'm going to want to tuck a boat in there. And this one right here. And then my final one. Right here, just like this. Oh, let's line it up better with the bottom. There we go. All right, once you have all your waves glued down, then you're gonna decide where you wanna put your boats. So I think I'm gonna put, you can play around with this too. They don't have to go right where you put them at the very beginning. One here, maybe one right here. All right, once you decide where you want your boat, you might want to put a little bit of glue on that bottom fold right there, just to kind of make that stick so it doesn't pop up the way those are popping up. And then you can put glue on your boat. And just go ahead and tuck them under the waves and put them where you'd like them to be. There's one guy. We're gonna glue this little triangle part down so it doesn't pop up like that anymore. And then put glue, oh, he came, there we go. Glue over the whole thing. We'll put him right here, glue him down. You might want to wash your fingers off in between gluing your waves down. I'll give you guys a wipe you can do that with. And putting your boats in, because as you notice, the paint from that kind of rubs off on your fingers. Alright, go ahead and get that little guy in. You might need to hold your boats down for a couple seconds to get them to stick because they're folded. And there you are. There you have it. Your Winslow Homer inspired seascape.